Hey guys, Scout here, the Hopeless Wanderer. So where am I today? Well, this morning I was at Appomattox Courthouse, which I did a quick video there. That one will be up soon. And now I am at the Spotsylvania County and Fredericksburg National Historical Park. Now this consists of 4 different battlefields. I got some notes written down here. So the Spotsylvania Courthouse, which was in May of 1864, Chancellorsville, which was in late April, early May 1863, Fredericksburg, which was in December of 1862, and the Wilderness, which was in May of 1864. Now these were, in this small area, the Union over a period of 18 months launched 3 major campaigns. Spotsylvania, Chancellorsville, Fredericksburg, and Wilderness and Chancellorsville were pretty much the same thing. It just kind of drug out over several days. This area right here is approximately halfway between Washington, D.C. and Richmond, the 2 capitals of the warring factions. Now, in this area, and over the course of those 4 battles, there were over 85,000 wounded on both sides, resulting in about 15,000 casualties. And most notable of those casualties was Thomas Stonewall Jackson, who was considered one of the greatest tacticians that had ever lived to that point. During the Battle of Chancellorsville, he was out in front of the picket lines scouting on how to keep the battle going in the Confederates' favor. As he came back through, the picket line thought North Carolina regiment that was holding the picket line thought that there were skirmishers trying to break through. They fired. It was dusk or just after dark, and they hit Stonewall Jackson 3 times, once in the chest, once in the arm, and once in the hand. Now he ended up having his left arm amputated. He had mini balls lodged in his right hand, and he had sustained a chest wound. Now they amputated his arm, which prolonged his life for a few days, but then he developed pneumonia and he died, which was a great loss to the South. In this area, you had Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson were your Confederate leaders. On the other side, you had Ambrose Burnside, Joseph Hooker, George Meade, and U.S. Grant squaring off. Now, out of the 4 battles, Spotsylvania Courthouse went to the Confederates, Chancellorsville went to the Confederates, and Fredericksburg went to the Confederates. Now, after Chancellorsville, Robert E. Lee was so confident in some of his tactics that when he got to Gettysburg, just a little bit, a couple months later, tried the same tactics, and they were disastrous when he got to Gettysburg. So, but yeah, just a really cool area, just kind of on the driving tour. I'm still making my way home from the Southeast meetup, and I thought I would just pop in here and check it out and give you guys a little history of the area. Now, Chancellorsville, funny enough, even though it's called Chancellorsville, really all it was the homestead of the Chancellor family, which was really a widow and her daughters. And they bunked down through most of the battle until the very end, when the house caught on fire and they were forced to leave the homestead. I'm gonna head over to Fredericksburg and see what I can see there. There's another visitor center over there. I got my stamps. I watched the movie here. It is very hot and humid, so I am trying not to linger outside too much, and I'm going to just keep making my way back north. So yeah, so this is just one of the stops on the place. It was a little more exciting than the visitor center, so I thought I'd show you guys this. So for now, I'm Scout. I'm out. Adventure on.